Hello guys, in today's video, we're going to rank killers from best to worst. So first off was 1x1. He's of course one of the strongest killers. Even like his nerfs doesn't even affect him at all. He's still one of the best. I think Integument got probably one of the biggest nerfs. And I've been using him since a while, but he's still OP still. But I think he might actually get a nerf for the summer update, so he might not actually be good, but he will still be the best anyways. Huh? Okay, even though if Git 666 is the strongest, it's just my opinion, how he's like actually very easy to land his moves. But yeah, anyway, anyways, Git 666. Of course, he's the only killer that has one of the biggest M1s. Yeah, if he's carving slash, you would kind of realize how big the hitbox is. It's actually pretty big. In Demonic Pursuit, it is pretty hard to land, but if you actually start using it a lot, and you might actually end up knowing how to actually end up using an Inferno Cry. It's actually not that bad. It can actually make you, but a lot of people know how to actually counter it, so it'll be a little hard for you to land it. So yeah, good luck at actually trying to land this move. Blood Rush. It basically reveals all the survivors. It doesn't give you anything, it just shows all the survivors. But there's also a second version, Blood Hunt, where it basically makes you a lot stronger. And still, even the nerf doesn't affect him. The sense you need to make the things actually affect him, because it doesn't even affect him at all. And next is Cool Kid. Even though he's like a 5. It's one of the second strongest M1. He's literally a kid. How is he so strong? But anyways, Corrupt Nature. And it deals 15 damage, but on mobile it has aim assist, so yeah. But it gives you slowness. I don't know how much it is because I don't have a nobody. My brother could have helped me, but he doesn't want to do it, which is fine. But Corrupt Nature. It gives you slowness and it deals 15 damage. Walk speed override. It goes after this. It's like just like null Void Rush, but you can't really control it. But it does 37.5 damage and it gives you burning. And yeah, it's not bad actually. Okay, pizza delivery. It basically spawns minions that help you to attack. I think that their points deals at least 15 damage. It deals at least 15 damage, and yeah. And it basically also gives burning. I think his burning can stack over to 2. So yeah, that's basically everything about Cool Kid. Okay, next up is John Doe. I'm using the Annihilation skin, but just ignore it. Okay, so John Doe is like this corrupted person, and he has this drill which he deals damage. And it gives you the corrupted effect. The slash is one of the strongest slash. Deals up to 28 damage. And yeah, he's still one of the strongest M1 killers. Corrupt Nature. Every time I see someone use this, I always get hit as all. Okay, I misspelled that. It was Corrupt Energy, not Corrupt Nature. But anyways, this can actually deal up to a lot. But I think the spikes doesn't really. I think you can at least get at least 3 to 4 spikes per hit. You can get that much. Okay, sorry about the hit. But I don't really use Jando, so I'm kind of a little confused at him. But digital footprint. It basically gives a killer speed while while the person gets slowness. Okay. 404 error. It basically just reveals all the survivors, just like it gets the get 666 a blood rush. So anyway, that's it for John Doe. Okay, Nosferatu is number 5, but I mean, I don't have it. Might make a part 2 on this where it might be a short video for this one since I don't have it. I don't have Nosferatu, and I'm going to get him, and I'm going to make a part 2 on this. So yeah. And if the stalker comes, I'm going to make a part 3 of this. So yeah. Get ready for these though. I'll grind. Even if I suck. Next up is no. Yes, I'm using the Umbra skin, just ignore it. But stab. Okay, I'm kind of confused of how much damage it is. I just didn't check how much it is. So, but I think Void Rush, if you actually land the first hit and the slam, it could deal at least to 50 to 70 damage. 75 damage. That's how much it can end up dealing. I don't know. I just see people actually end up hitting some random damage. Nova. It has a big hitbox. It pulls the survivor inside of where it explodes. So that little port, like that little VFX that has it, it will pull the player into that VFX, and you can end up getting a free hit. So yeah, it's just basically like this. As soon as you use it, go into the inside, and after that, use stab or basically anything you want. That's it for Noli. The next one is okay. Next up is Az. I'm using the Deceiver skin, so not everything looks the same, but oh my gosh, I forgot his M1 damage again. But I mean, he's probably he's the second worst killer. Like, don't even try to use him right now. Just wait until the next update comes. It did have a delay for the next day, so yeah, just wait, I guess. But after that, he will have a mega buff, and he will probably be an OP killer for now. Before Poor thing. I'm one, I guess. Okay, it does this, but I think this 26.5, I think, so. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, it's actually 22. 22 damage. And Seeker Bulb, it can actually do as much damage as it can. Yeah, it can deal infinite damage. Well, Zen Strangle, I mean Stigmatize, it grabs a person, and yeah, you can actually use your moves on it, but you can actually end up attacking the person, it will leave it. It was a speed boost still. Yeah, but it grabs them and makes them stuck for at least like 15 seconds, I think. But as soon as a killer M1s you, you will get free. But the thing deals at least over to 12 damage. And in strength. Yeah, I mean, it basically pulls a player and you grab him. And after you complete at least in stigmatize, it's definitely the best way. And after that, just M1 him and you can deal at least a lot of damage. I just make sure and the reason why this is the best is because as soon as it does stigmatize, it can end up you can do an M1 which can probably at least deal 50 damage to the survivor. So yeah, that's basically it for Az. The next one is Slasher. But dude, I don't think he can even master Slasher because he's actually so hard to actually use. Okay, never mind. I just ignore what I said. But he's kind of a little hard if there's a lot of teammates because sometimes people can but make sure to look out for guests because you can actually accidentally use your M1 and they would get a free punch or at least a parry. That's what it's called. The M1 deals at least 20 damage, and B head since because of the Azure update, it has recently got a quasi hitbox over there. Like, why is it there now? But anyways, it did. But since it's now gotten a 5%, a 5 extra damage to it. So it used to be 20, now it's 25. And yeah, it's not bad actually. But the gashing wound is kind of still the same thing. It was a large hitbox. Okay, dude. Why is the hitbox lady in the front? Okay, but anyways, gashing wound deals at least 50 damage. Raising pace just makes you like this, and you deal a lot more damage. So yeah, that's basically it for Slasher. Thanks for watching the video. Bye!